guys, welcome back to the first edition of Bells and Whistle Sport, the first ever episode in association of Reginald's Reg 31 and Safer Training Solutions. Jermaine, big boxing fan?
Massive boxing fan.
So let's get into it. So there's been a few, let's say, rumours. So let's start off with Canelo. So there's been this rumour about Canelo Kovalev going up to light heavyweight. I think there's no point of that. Kovalev ain't the same fighter he was before. I just think, you know, Canelo's looking at it as I want to fight my old friend and all that. Yeah, my old friends, let's say. I think he just wants to have another weight division in his on his CV, basically. What do you think?
Yeah, you know me. I think I'm cherry picking really.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's definitely a cherry picking. I think why does he need to fight? There's so many top fighters who can fight at middleweight. Why do you need to fight a guy who's not even in your weight class?
Who should he fight?
Obviously, for me, he can unify the division by fighting Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah.
He can also fight one of Charlo brothers.
Yeah, but that's easy.
The fighter they have, but yeah, but you know,
I want him to fight Billy Joe Saunders.
That's his weight class. Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders like that. You can fight Billy Joe Saunders. Why not go up and wait and fight Callum Smith?
You don't want it. You don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke at 168. So
you don't want that smoke.
Yeah, definitely. There's fights out there I think he can take at middleweight, but I think he wants to try and just get a few more tune-up fights in the way they say that. Just get easy fights.
So there's been a lot of stories about Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith. Obviously, you know, Billy Joe Saunders at his last fight said, you know, I want Smith next, but in a more respectful way. He didn't call him out in a way like, you know, try and punk him out basically. Obviously there's been reports that an offer had been given to Callum Smith from Callum Smith's team and Matchroom by Frank Warren. Frank Warren literally tweeted 20 minutes ago that in a sarcastic way, today they finally replied, it took them long enough, turned down, no counter offer, no negotiation, just a flat no, an all British unification pay-per-view fight on BT Sport, 50-50 split and a 7-figure guarantee, and apparently it's not good enough for Callum Smith.
Well, he's got someone he's going to be fighting next. He's going to be a world-class opponent.
Callum Smith or?
No, he must have someone else he's probably going to fight. Maybe that Canelo fight might be
Canelo?
I mean, obviously you had the Joe Gallagher come out yesterday and say basically put up or shut up in terms of Canelo fighting Callum Smith. He said basically stop talking, just get to, if you're going to fight my fighter, let's just get it sorted out. So maybe they've actually been given offer we don't know about. So who knows, I think that fight can always happen in terms of Billy Joe Saunders fighting Callum Smith. It's a British fight. It can always be a sticking fight in the UK, it's sell out easy. But maybe the Canelo fight won't be too long, or maybe you can't wait too long for that fight because maybe it's at the moment he's at his peak. I think we need to see that fight happen very soon.
So let's move on to a more local fighter. So we have your old schoolmate, Mr. Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
He's fighting next week. We're going to be there live, Bells and Whistle Sport at the O2 Arena. We're going to be outside the stadium and inside. We're going to be with our camera crew and we're going to be interviewing fans. So if you do go to the O2 Arena, please grab us for an interview. So he's got his toughest opponent ever, and that's Brian Jennings.
Yeah, it's the toughest, but to be honest, I can see him beating Jennings quite easy.
Do you think he wants the winner of Gorman and Dubois?
Well, he might come out and say it, but we don't know if he really means it. To be honest, promoters get involved in terms of like this. The fighter will say something, but it's down to the promoter, and the promoters make these fights happen. We'd like to see him fight one of those fighters, maybe the winner, yeah, definitely. But it needs to happen soon because he's kind of running out of people to fight. I mean, he's knocking out guys at will.
Well, not really, because you got the likes of, Dave Allen. You got the likes of Chisora. You know, those fighters. I would love for him to fight those guys before he goes to a world title. Even someone like Pulev.
No, I wouldn't say he's ready for a world title, but you know what I mean. Kind of bored of him fighting guys who from America. Like we do want some big British fights, but of course, we're kind of bored of him fighting guys from America. I don't know. I would like to see him fight Dave Bryce. I'd like to see him fight Dave Bryce.
I was about to say the winner of Allen.
Yeah,
Bryce.
that would be good. I think Bryce will win that fight.
I said that as well.
He's a better boxer, bigger man. I think if he tries to confidence himself at night,
Oh
he'll
yeah,
actually blow him
he's
away.
got one of the hardest punches in boxing.
Yeah, definitely. So I think he'll win that fight. I'd love to see Joe Joyce fight him as well.
Who's your prediction of the Gorman Dubois? Because this is crazy about this fight, right? This fight, as soon as it got announced, everyone. I like watching. I like looking on Twitter and seeing people's comments, and all I saw was Dubois is going to blow him away. Dubois is going to do this. The moment AJ lost to Ruiz, and the moment it came out that the world found out that Gorman is cousins with Tyson Fury, all of a sudden people have turned away and be like, nah, Gorman, you know what, he's going to outbox him, he's going to do this. I said Gorman from the beginning, if I'm honest. I've seen some weaknesses in Dubois in his last few fights. I actually never saw any of Gorman's fights. I had to YouTube them. He actually looks like a decent fighter. He doesn't look it, but neither did Andy Ruiz.
I think that's a 50-50 fight. Yeah, we know Dubois has got that punching power. He can stop anyone with one punch. So, but Gorman, if you can take him to the later rounds, I think he can actually outbox him. I think he's a better boxer out of the two. If you can take him to the later rounds, he can easily win on points. We can even stop him himself. You see vulnerabilities in Dubois' last two fights. So yeah, I think that's going to be a tough fight. Who do I think will win? I think we're going to see a shock. I think Gorman can win that fight. I think Gorman, as long as he stays in there, doesn't get caught too early, I think he actually he can beat Dubois, definitely.
And I believe if Gorman wins, Joyce will probably jump in and want that fight. I think he'll probably fancy himself against Gorman, but I think there's something about Dubois that I think Joyce wants to avoid. That's just my opinion. I think it's the power, I think it's the speed. Most of these opponents have been, if you realise, kind of smaller than Joyce. Apart from, they've all been smaller. So, that height advantage of Dubois might be a tough test for Joyce.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Dubois is strong, very heavy-handed as well. So we don't know if Joyce can take a punch. We never really see them take a punch as well. So yeah, it's a tough fight. It could go either way because Joyce has got punching power, clubbing hands as well. So we don't know if Dubois can take a punch in terms of feeling Joyce's power. So it's 50-50 again as well. I think that's why we need to see these fights happen.
So obviously this weekend we got a interview with him last week, and we actually interviewed him. He was actually our second person we ever interviewed at Bells and Whistle Sport. We want to wish a good luck to Super Yusuf Kamari, lightweight prospect that is fighting at your call tomorrow against Des Newton. We could be looking at a future world champion.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen him fight. He's a very nice, humble guy.
Yeah,
he deserves all the best. Yeah, I think he's got a good team behind him as well. I like to put that on there. Javier Miller, Sophia, everybody, all IQ staff, brilliant staff. Yeah, and very nice guy. I wish him all the best, and he's hungry. He's hungry to be the best. He's lives and breathes boxing. He's always on social media, been training, working hard. So yeah, good luck tomorrow. Also like to say, while we're here as well, I'd like to say shout out to and congratulations to Ryan Walker last week as well. He won his fight. All him and Team Fizz. Big congratulations for your performance, and looking forward to your next fight.
Before we take another break, so obviously we were looking at the anticipating debut of Usyk at heavyweight. Obviously he got injured, but now they're saying September against Takam. But Eddie Hearn just came out literally 5 minutes ago and said he is the #1 contender to fight the winner of AJ Ruiz. Now, what did I say to you guys? Guys, I keep saying this on the show, and I will keep. It is a promotion, but I like to prove a point. Go on our YouTube, go on our videos. I've said this many times that Usyk will be heavyweight champion in 2020, and I said Eddie Hearn has been building this AJ Usyk fight for a long time. If it's true that Usyk is the #1 contender to get past Takam, then I'm backing AJ against Ruiz all the way.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how a fighter who's not fought at heavyweight is going to be mandatory for a world title already.
It's because if you're a unified champion in one division, you are already a #1 contender for the next division. I think it's stupid, honestly.
Like, the guy's a fantastic fighter, absolutely unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah.
To get a title shot this early, you look at people like Dillian White, you can't even get a crumb. So
Shout out to South London's very own Killian Wyatt.
Yeah.
We're backing you all the way. You deserve a title fight, by the way.
team body snatch all day. No, I'm a bit surprised by that. Like you said, it's a fantastic fighter. I mean, by Reese winning that fight against AJ, he's kind of blown out the award. I mean, it's left it wide open for anyone to be a world champion heavyweight. So I'm not surprised by that fight.
So guys, we're going to take another break right now.